Well, we knew snow was a possibility for this game, and the weather was happy to oblige with a nice layer of white over Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium, and we got more snow on the way. So we're all set for football now from snowy Pittsburgh. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. And they're getting down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012, Russell Wilson.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. Here's Wilson to throw right away. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive lineman job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Again, it's Johnson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. Now Wilson. They'll find Metcalf. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. With the way they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Brings up second down at the 13-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Reek Woolen. And the Titans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Automatic first down.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. Off the draw, here's Johnson. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. To Johnson again. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with third down upcoming.
It's now third and goal.
Now it's Wilson. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Julio Dobbs, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. A dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They're led out by the former #1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
Partner, do we still count this as the holiday season?
A little bit of a gray area, but I think you can.
Okay, well, we just passed it, right? Well, the gifts keep coming to our guy, don't they? They do. I mean, think about this now. Clinch the playoff spot. Offensive Player of the Week in Week 16. I think he's going to keep going. I think he's going to keep firing away. I don't think they pull back at all.
Yeah, and everybody for them rounding into form right now. On first down, they go back to Pacheco. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Again, it's Pacheco. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week. 15 carries, 74 yards.
One thing I do know, teams in the NFL don't treat this like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter. It's been mentioned all week long about going out and getting him the rushing title. He'll see the ball, and he'll see it often.
He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. You look at this Steeler defense. And they're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Steelers' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. They give to Johnson going right. Taken down at the 42. This defense for the Titans, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
Today's NFL, when you talk about goals for defenses, and you think that maybe you'd like to hold them under 14 points or so, we think our offense can usually get 17 to 20, so that's a reasonable goal. But when you hold a team under 100 yards of total offense, you're going to win 99 times out of 100. And the one game you lose, you'll know who to blame.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Now Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 31-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
That That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here's Johnson again on second down. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. They got to get it to the 21 here on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. They run. It's Johnson. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To the right side, incomplete to Metcalf. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf with career touchdown number 60. And the Steelers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now 14-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 6. Here's Pacheco once again. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. On the determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Pacheco headed right. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing now, Ward. Able to find his man, Kraft. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down, Tennessee.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for loss, Charles. We're only in the second quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Not to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And 3rd and 8 now. Ward. Touchdown! Tucker Kraft, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate him.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. Reek Woolen in on the stop.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
A short one there to Freiermuth. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Roger McCreary on the coverage.
Johnson running right. Room here to run. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 76 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? We just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice game there. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Wilson. And he's got it. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 21-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. The Titans offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco getting set for this next possession. And you can see he's closing in on a rushing title, the league leader coming into the penultimate week of the season. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. How to approach this? 3rd down and 16 yards to go. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. And the Titans defense, they get ready, they take the field again. And maybe for them at this stage, it's sort of put up or shut up time. They need to stop trailing here.
Oh, I'm with you totally on that one. They've got to go out there now and put an end to what's been going on in this ball game, where they've just given up points, gotten pushed around, so to speak, during this contest. They've got to find a way to end it right here, right now.
Can they end it? Let's find out. Able to push his way through. And that's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
90 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Wilson. And his pass incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw is Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he will have a Steelers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. That's complete to Dobbs. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 30.
Throwing is Wilson. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And the Titans first down.
Pacheco gets it, tries the left side. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Second down and 6 now.
It's now second and 6.
A give right side for Pacheco. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
And it's third down.
Here's 3rd and 7. Running left to give to Pacheco. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A third down pickup of 5. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. To throw is Ward. A final shot before break. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to it. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Titans offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. Throwing is Ward. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
That's complete to DK. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Now Ward slings this deep from McLaurin. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Titans. Terry McLaurin, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Titans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. Now, they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. 2nd and 6.
Brings up second down at the 28-yard line.
There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 111 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll try to jet sweep here with Lazard. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Here's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now.
Well, there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
That's taken in by Kraft. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 44-yard line. I love that play because in the snow you think run, run, run. Big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control, break down, and make a tackle in the open field, difficult in normal conditions. In these conditions, almost impossible.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
1 yard gain.
2nd and 9.
At the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Ward. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. To throw is Ward. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Derek Harmon able to record his 5th sack of the season. Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Got a man, that's Lazard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39.
There's Wilson to throw. Pass incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. 3rd down and 13. Now Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On to punt is Camarda as he sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Ward. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Handoff now for Pacheco. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Wilson. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Jeffrey Simmons with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Pulled in at the 24. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense set to go again. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Derek Harmon getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Back to throw. Moore. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hot 70, hot 70. Top row 18.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Still 4th down.
Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. Looking to put a drive together. Another jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Wilson. They'll find Metcalf. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 31-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Now Wilson. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
That's complete right side to Lazard. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They'll look to throw again. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Christian Wilkins coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up fourth. The Steelers send out their punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. So here is Cam Ward and the Titans. Down 28-21, under a minute 20 to go. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Able to find his man, Kraft. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Ken, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Come on. Hey.
They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
At the 43-yard line.
Now 2nd and 4.
Warriors 70. Get it. 79.
to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Here's Wilson. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Throwing now is Wilson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. They need 18 yards here on third down. Now Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Mustang 19! 19, 18!
He'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Now this offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. This is 1st and 10.
1st down.
That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think hope was wearing one jersey and worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So for the Steelers, they get an all-important 10th win to move them to 10-6 with 1 week to go. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the